Hello friends, today I will explain how you can attract someone and make them like or impress them just by talking for 90 seconds. The author mentions 90 seconds because research shows, and even you know, that nowadays our attention span has greatly reduced. For example, magazine ads have only 2 seconds to grab your attention, and if you like that ad in those 2 seconds, then only will you give your time to it. If you don't find it attractive, you simply turn the page and move on. Similarly, people easily form their opinions about us just after a few seconds of our conversation with them. Hence, it becomes necessary for us to form a good impression from the start and capture their attention at the same time. This can be really useful for your personal and professional life. Most people fail to understand what they should talk about when they meet someone for the first time. This makes them nervous, and they start behaving awkwardly. As a result, they fail to form a good bond or relationship with the other person. Many times people don't even like them and don't feel like talking to them again because of their first bad impression. Hence, if you don't want such things happening to you, or if you want to learn how to form a strong connection with people and impress them by talking, then in today's video, I will share how you can form an emotional level connection with anyone. I will explain how we should talk with others, what we should talk about, and more. After understanding these things, you will surely become a professional communicator. So, let's begin. To make these things possible, we first need to understand 3 parts. 1. Meeting. 2. Establishing a rapport. And 3. Communicating. To meet any person and start communicating with them, a 90-second window appears between these 2 important steps: meeting and communication. In those 90 seconds, you can create rapport, impress the other person, and form an emotional level connection. What exactly rapport is, I will explain later, so don't worry. These points are really important, so I will explain each one in detail. Let's start with number 1. 1. Meeting. If you give the right impression within 3 or 4 seconds of meeting someone, you will appear trustworthy, sincere, and safe, which is very important for creating rapport. Now, I will share 5 small tips. By following them, you can create the right impression within seconds. Be open. This means having an open attitude and body language, not closed. For example, if you're talking to someone while folding your arms or standing or sitting with less space, these are signs of closed body language. Conversely, if you keep your hands open, maintain a space between your legs, and take up space while sitting or standing, these are signs of open body language. Hence, always try to use open body language when meeting someone. By doing this, you will appear impressive. The remaining 4 points are also about open body language, so follow them as well. Eye contact. In my communication-related videos, I have shared how powerful eye contact can be while talking to someone. Here, I will not say much. Do remember that maintaining eye contact will show how confident and attractive you are. On the other hand, maintaining less eye contact may indicate that you are nervous, lying, or uninterested, which is usually not good. One more thing. It's not that you shouldn't look anywhere else and must maintain eye contact always. You must maintain eye contact as per the situation. If eye contact isn't required in a particular situation and you maintain it anyway, you might look weird. So understand the context. Being genuine smile. After making eye contact, you should give a smile to the person. Doing this before they do will reflect your positive attitude. Remember, you must give a genuine and friendly smile, not a creepy or weird one. Greeting. After smiling, start the conversation by greeting them with a good tone and full energy. You can say hi, hello, or namaskar, anything through which you want to start your conversation. The more nicely you introduce yourself, the more nicely the other person will introduce themselves. Additionally, this is a good time to learn more about the other person. For example, if you meet someone and say hello, the other person might only respond with hello or hi, which can make the situation awkward. However, if you say, hello, my name is Suraj and I'm a YouTuber, the other person might reply with something like, I am Ravi and I am an architect. I know this isn't the best example, but you should understand, the more nicely you introduce yourself, the more substantial reply you will receive, which helps expand your conversation. Lean. While talking to someone, slightly lean forward, not too much, just a little. This shows that you are interested in them and their talk, and are comfortable and open with them. Try not to do this excessively when meeting the opposite sex. Otherwise, you might look needy and desperate, which doesn't look good. Now the second part, establishing rapport. Among the 3 parts, this is the most important because here you can form a mental and emotional level connection with people. People will start liking you on a different level. You must be aware that we humans are emotional creatures who mostly take decisions through the heart, not through the brain. Forming rapport helps us create an emotional connection by understanding others' feelings and emotions. Now I will share some points to form strong rapport. Attitude. Sometimes while talking to close friends or family, you might notice they are sad or angry. You might ask, "What happened? Is everything okay?" At that moment, they might give a fake smile and say, "Yes, everything is okay, I am fine." You might not believe them, and later you find out that your intuition was correct. The reason for this is their attitude. Our attitude directly impacts our mind, and our mind is fully connected to our body. If your attitude is full of anger, no matter how nicely you try to talk, people will understand your anger through facial expressions, voice tone, and body language, which will prevent you from building rapport. Hence, instead of maintaining a negative attitude such as anger, boredom, impatience, etc., try to keep a positive attitude. Be calm, relaxed, patient, and confident. Art of synchronization. Suppose you like soccer, then your bonding will be stronger with people who have the same interest. If you like watching Game of Thrones, you will enjoy spending time with Game of Thrones fans. You may notice that people with common interests easily connect and become comfortable with each other. Why does this happen? Because we love to spend time with those who are like us or share the same interests. People who have similar thinking and ideas about life usually bond better. If we synchronize with others, or if we do things like them, it will really help us form rapport. I will focus on some practical things that are similar for everyone. To synchronize with others, we must focus on the 3 V's: visual, vocal, and verbal. 55% of our communication is based on visual aspects, specifically body language. 38% depends on our voice tone, and only 7% depends on verbal communication. The most important thing is body language, and syncing it is crucial. You can use a simple technique known as mirroring. Here, you need to copy the body language of the opposite person. For example, if a person keeps one hand over the other while talking, you should do the same. If they lean towards you to say something, you should also lean towards them. Mirror their body language at whatever level you can, but remember, they should not realize that you are doing it purposely. For instance, if the person is touching their shoulder, you don't need to do that. If you do, they might understand that something is not right, and rapport will not form. Congruity. When watching a movie or series, we know deep inside our hearts that whatever is going on is fake. Yet when a favorite character dies or something bad happens to them, we feel bad, angry, or even cry. Despite knowing it's not real, we get emotionally connected. The reason for this is congruity. Well-performed actors focus on the 3 V's of communication: body language, visual, vocal, and verbal, being congruent with each other, making their performance feel real. Similarly, if you want people to believe you and form an emotional connection with you, you need to be congruent. This means your body language, voice, and words should all align. You shouldn't appear nervous in your body language while sounding confident in your voice. Instead, you should look confident in all 3 V's. Here I have explained 2 parts, meeting and rapport. The third part is communicating. I will explain how to communicate with people and what to talk about. Most people don't understand what they should talk about when they meet someone for the first time, or what they should talk about to make the conversation interesting and enjoyable. This is an important and broad topic, so I will cover it in the next video. Whatever I have explained in this video, do implement it in real life. Just watching the video at home won't help much. Nowadays, we spend so much time on our cell phones that we are forgetting the importance of face-to-face conversation. Hence, try to use your phone less. Engage more with people in real life. My friend Shubham has uploaded a video about the harmful effects of mobile phones.